Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Hi, everybody. It's Josh and Elizabeth from tfile.com bringing you this week's new releases.
All right, and I'm starting off with the Jericho Redux.
Redo?
Redo?
Spelled Redux.
It was originally released by Devil's Due, and it has since moved to IDW. So IDW, to catch you up, has recollected the first 3 issues in this. And I gotta say, they did a really good job. I think there's there's so many television adaptations of comics out there, and there's a real difference between ones that are written by the people who originally wrote the show, like with Buffy, and with Jericho. This is written by the writers of the Jericho writing staff. Steinberg, Schatz, Barbie, Cher, everyone. So I have watched this show. This is just like it, and it's got all the events and all the action and all the characters you'd want to see. I really enjoyed the artwork. It's hard to get likenesses right, I always say. Alejandro Gerardo and Matt Murhoff. And it's great. I don't want to spoil anything, but there are a lot of major events, a lot of group events. There's showing them in Jericho, showing them elsewhere. Like, everything you want to see. If you miss the show, you have got to get this.
Got Batman and Robin number 20, suggested by YouTube viewer Desert Punk 9102. This is the start of a new arc, and the first few pages are really fun because the whole family's kind of enjoying a movie night at the mansion, and so just for that alone, it's a pretty fun book. But it quickly moves on to a little bit of action and then a little bit of mystery later on. So this is definitely a good issue to get. I wasn't too much of a fan of the cover when I saw Robin, but the art inside is terrific. So definitely one to pick up.
Thanks. I've got Star Trek Infestation number 1, and this was, I give this 2 thumbs up. If I had a 3rd thumb, I would also give it up. It is just classic, like, Star Trek mania. It's Kirk, Spock, and Bones going to what they think is going to be an island paradise, or a planet paradise. It's set shortly after Dr. McCoy's miniseries that they did this last year, Frontier Doctor. And when they land, there are zombies. And fortunately, they have some red shirts with them, so that before they figure out that the zombies are zombies, but now it's them. Stranded on a planet with zombies. They have to survive for 5 days. Will they do it? And it's just fun.
One more issue coming down the pipe, too, later on next month.
Yes.
I've got Thunder Agents, also a recommendation from a YouTube user, Micah Henry. I haven't been reading Thunder Agents. I have no previous knowledge about it, but it sounds like a pretty cool premise. Basically, it's a team of people who are called together to thwart, like, big kind of deal issues, and they're endowed with special powers, special items that increase kind of strength and agility and that kind of thing. Thing is, those items actually slowly kill them over time, and there's been generations of Thunder Agents, and they still haven't gotten to kind of take that away. So, pretty fun issue. There was a lot of action in this one. Like I said, I haven't been reading this one, so I don't know in continuity or anything like that. But it's definitely worth picking up for fans of sci-fi and kind of just general comics fans. It's really entertaining. So.
Sweet. I've got the first issue of the new Hack Slash ongoing. This is awesome for both old fans and new because it includes all the characters you've come to love and it introduces new ones, but it sets it up so that if you haven't read it before, you're still going to know what's going on. We've still got Cassie and Vlad on the road. She's extraordinarily bitter because of things that have happened in the past, so she and Vlad are kind of having some buddy on the road problems, and there's an intriguing new character that they brought, kind of a girl detective who I believe was in a coma at a young age and has now woken up as an adult. So it's kind of a funny character because she still talks like she's 12, but she's like in her 20s. But I've got some intriguing new villains, some twists and turns. Daniel Leister's art is great, and Tim, as usual, just puts the right amount of like camp and hotness and gore. So I highly recommend.
Walking Dead number 81. It got pushed back a couple weeks, but I'm really glad this issue came out because this is the issue that we've been waiting for.
I didn't get to read it yet.
Yeah, exactly. If you haven't been reading lately, there hasn't really been too many zombies in the zombie book. But yeah, this issue kind of rights that wrong, that personal wrong that I see. So definitely, yeah, for new readers, you can pick up quick on this one. People are hooking up in this too, so longtime readers will definitely like to see this book.
Me. Okay, I've got Cinderella Fables Are Forever, number 1. This is the second miniseries, and I believe it's also written by Chris Robertson, focusing on our favorite
really fun
spy. Yeah, and it's just awesome. I love that they have like the alludes to like the James Bond series, not just in the titles, but in what happens. Cinderella, of course, is skulking around in a bikini. And of course, she is confronted by another baddie, also in a bikini. But I don't want to give too much away. But there's a really fun twist in who this person is. It's definitely a recognizable person. And as a clue, I will just say it is someone who is connected to the story that is currently happening in Fables itself. So I don't want to ruin it, but I got chills.
Good tie-in issue. Flashpoint. Flashpoint, yes. Flash number 9, actually. This is a Flashpoint prelude issue, and a new character is introduced into the fold, and I don't want to ruin it for you, but the last page is like, whoa! So definitely one to pick up, especially if you're a fan of Jeff Johns or just the Flash in general, because this is going to be setting up Flashpoint as a whole. It starts with a murder, or what may be a murder, so definitely want to pick up, guys.
Nice, and we do have a dedicated Flashpoint page.
Yeah,
on
you can
our
find
site.
all the issues.
Yeah, it's a tfo.com/Flashpoint.
Yeah,
so it's easy.
pretty easy.
My last one for today is John Byrne's Next Men number 3. I reviewed the first one. I found it a little exposition heavy, which is normal because it's been like 16 years since it came out. Second issue, which I accidentally missed, just picked right up. It was awesome. We're finding out all of our people are like stranded in different places and different times. And now this is starting to say why this is happening. The person we haven't seen yet is Bethany, and here she is. She's being held by a mysterious person, and it turns out that the reason all of the rest of the Next Men are stranded is this guy feels that they have betrayed her, and he is punishing them. We also find out that they have been in these, different realities for 2 years. So that was kind of an interesting twist. But I just love this. I've always loved the Next Men. I love the team thing, and with all of it broken down into little stories, and you just get a flash of each one. You're just like, what's going to happen next? Like, it's
Jumping
perfect.
at the bit for more.
Yeah, the timing and the way they're parsing out the story is great. And of course, I love John Byrne. I love his art. I think this I do. I think this looks fantastic. And here he has to depict so many different times and locations and characters, and he just nails them.
Final one I've got is Ultimate Spider-Man number 153, which starts the death of Spider-Man. This one was pretty exposition heavy. There wasn't too much action going on. Tony Stark is training a high school aged Peter Parker on how to become a superhero, but he doesn't really have a plan together or anything like that. So that's what starts it. And Wilson Fisk has uncovered an item such that if it falls into the wrong hands, just stuff is going to go down, and it's going to be just instant, and it's not going to be good. Mysterio wants it, and Black Cat has it, and very good issue. I don't know where exactly they're going with it, which is kind of exciting because I don't want to, know what's going to happen 3 issues down the road. So definitely, this is one to pick up for Spidey fans. Really fun. I haven't read too much of the Ultimate Spider-Man, but this is a really fun issue, and hopefully, I would think that it's a very good series. Just from this issue alone. So.
But we love it when you guys tell us what to read, because we get stuck in ruts. We don't know everything that's out there, so please let us know if there's something we should be checking out. All right, in the meantime, if you're on our site, you can hit the red Arriving This Week button to see everything that came out every week, and down there on YouTube there'll also be a link.
All right.
All right, thank you.
See you next week.
Bye.